Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Sarah Pedun and today I'm giving you I hope there's no tomato hornworm. So today I'm going to give you reasons as to why you should grow crops in sacks. Just look at this tomato. It's doing great. My garden was thriving and was doing so well, but my chickens got out and did a lot of damage. So for today, they're not getting, actually for this whole week, they're not getting out. They are grounded. So I'm going to give you my top 7 reasons for growing crops in sacks. Number 1 is that the sacks are very cheap. You can get them in your local store or you can even get them for free. I have a friend who gives me for free because she has a shop, but I also give her some money just to say thank you. My number 2 reason is the sack gardens are very easy to maintain. When you just have to plant and then water. And when you're watering or planting, you could just sit and do it. Even the children can maintain the garden for you very well since they won't be stepping on the crops because they're up in the sack. My number 3 reason is that it's very easy to water your plants when they're in the sack compared to watering plants in the garden. For example, it's easy to water this compared to watering that. Number 4 is that you can plant more crops in the same sack. Here I have a tomato and below it I have pepper and I have sukuma wiki. And also here I have very many leeks growing in one container. You can also poke holes on the sides and have other plants growing through the sides. My number 5 is that you can prevent pests and diseases easily since the soil and the roots are isolated. I have little to no slugs in my sack gardens. That's because I think they would rather stay in the grass than climb up in my plants. And also, as you can see, my tomatoes are very healthy. They have not been attacked, fingers crossed. They have not been attacked by anything and I've not sprayed anything. I hope it continues this way. Number 6 is that it's easy to move these containers. If they are where you want, if you happen to change your mind and want to change the location, you just carry it and put it where it's supposed to be. Or if there is too much sunshine, and then you can move it to the shade. Number 7 is that there are no weeds in sack gardens. If they are there, they are very few and something you'll just see and remove like this. It's easy to just come and check as you're watering and then you pull out the weeds. So those are my 7 reasons for starting a sack garden. I hope it helps you and inspires you to start your own sack garden. But for now, you can enjoy my beautiful garden. Look at the onions I have in this. And they're doing so well. In this one I have rosemary, I have some leeks and flowers. Looks like amaranth, but it's a flower. So here I have rosemary and a pomegranate plant. I'm definitely going to separate them. They won't grow so well like this. I mentioned that it's easy to maintain. You see, you'll be cleaning around and you see a weed and then you pull out. It's easier compared to when it's in the garden. You almost have to plan for when to weed your plants. But here you just move and this is a loquat doing so well. I have abandoned this area. That's why you see a lot of weeds. Probably the only disadvantage of sack gardening is that they get worn out easily. But that's also because there's too much heat and it's concrete here. So there's too much heat and they give in. That's not a very big problem since they're cheap or you can get them for free. So I have loquat, I have my hibiscus flower, I have guava, I have lots of guavas and loquat. All these are in sacks. So don't let lack of space limit you. I haven't watered today. So these are I'm going to save seeds from this flower. I don't know the name. Here you see the strawberries and a bigger plant. This is soursop. This will stay down as this grows up so the two can stay together. And about the root bond, the plant will, the sack will limit the growth of this plant, but it will not stop it from getting the necessary nutrients. Here I have guava. Okay, this was not intentional. I keep throwing seeds and I don't know what seed I've planted where. And there's this good looking passion fruit. What will I do with you? I don't really have where to put this, but I'll sort out. Beautiful loquat. A daisy in the sack. Pomegranate and groundberries. Groundberries or gooseberries. So I got a few of these plants. I have many of them. I was planning to take these plants to my village, but I didn't do that soon enough and they're growing big, but I'll still take them. This is in the sack. This is a volunteer loquat. Oh my god, these ones are desperate for water. Desperate for water. I need to water them. I have a lot going on here that some things don't skip my mind, but I just keep postponing. Sorry plants, I'm really sorry. I'm going to water you guys today. Please, I love these plants, but I fear them because they always have caterpillars. This is for butterflies. This is where my butterflies come from. They lay their eggs there and plus they add some life to this area. Sky! Sky! This over here was not intentional. I always convince myself, oh, I'm going to transplant, and I never. Now look at this passion fruit. This is because I think I'm a plant hoarder. I hate to pull out plants, which is not a good thing. But I left this and this has overgrown. So I'm just going to leave it there and harvest the seeds and then I will get the purple out of there. So multiple things in one little sack. These are some of the trees I plant. But as you can see, I have strawberries. Have you guys seen my pigeon peas? It's so fruitful. I'm so happy. I'm happy seeing things grow. So there's this chicken that has gotten out and it's making the rest so jealous. Let me try and put it back in. So if you like my kind of content, please kindly subscribe, share, like, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video, and leave me a comment. I like to interact with you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.